Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about getting ready for winter in your Japanese home. The kinds of materials, rugs, or bedding that you should buy to make sure that you can stay warm during winter in Japan. So, first things first, you want to clean your space in anticipation for this coming winter. Winters are not quite as wet. There's not as much moisture as the humid summers have. It is actually quite dry, especially for your skin, but moisture will still get trapped in your house. So you have to make sure you buy, they have like special tablets. I'm not sure what you call them. They're like special products that help absorb moisture in your drawers, in your closets. Sorry if I'm having trouble speaking all of these words. Like, I didn't realize how difficult this would be. But yeah, move tables, move boxes, clean underneath those because mold will grow under these dark, moist spaces. If you have tatami mats, you can run the vacuum on those. And you can also wipe them down with tatami wet wipes or floor wipes made for tatami mattresses. And as you can see, Shota likes to get in my way when I'm cleaning, but it's always in good fun and, you know, it kind of makes the cleaning experience less stressful. Here are the tatami wipes that I mentioned earlier. These are specifically for tatami, and that's what that kanji means. That means you probably shouldn't use it on flooring or wood floors, only on tatami. It's fairly dry, not the wettest wet sheet, which is good because you don't want to put a really wet sheet on your tatami because that will also cause molding. Okay, so today we went shopping for the items to make winter more doable in Japan. One item from NITORI, which is like the Japanese IKEA. They have these pads. They're basically really soft pads that you put on top of your pillow to help keep your pillow warm. As some of you may or may not know, there is no central heat or central air in Japan. So when it's hot or when it's cold, that's what it is in the whole house. So you have to do what you can to either stay warm or stay cool. For the winter, you want to stay warm. So you want to get these kinds of pads. They'll be described as like funwari or funwari yawaraka, which is soft. Funwari is like you can like sink into it, like it's got depth to it, while yawaraka is just soft. Maybe it feels more flat. It doesn't feel as like deep. So yeah, this is a pillow pad. That's what it says in Japanese, pillow pad. And probably before using these, you want to wash it to get any extra hair, like fall off kind of off of it. It is usually the cheaper ones. Like this is very cheap. It was like 555 yen. It's really dark in here. So it's probably got like little bits of like nasties on it that you want to wash off before you use it. But essentially, this goes on your pillow. Then we have the same thing for the bed. How do you read this kanji? Jota. This is shiki pad. The shiki pad goes on top of your mattress. If you're sleeping on a mattress, it'll go on top of your mattress. If you're sleeping on a futon, then it goes on top of the futon, and it's made of the same material as the pillow pad, and it helps keep you warm. This is from their in warm, in for NITORI, and then warm, so it's easy to understand. This one, it tells you what it's supposed to do, like what, I don't want to say functions, I can't think of the English word, what things it can do. So you can wash it in your washing machine, it's machine washable. It has a coating to protect against bad smells and like bacteria growing. And then it also has, the way the fabric is made, it helps keep in for longer periods of time. So you don't have to worry about, like, if you get out of bed and get back in, it won't be cold quickly, it'll be warmer for longer. So this is like middle of the line for NITORI. It's not the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest. We are not rich people, so we try to, we ball when we can, but when we can't, we just try to get like middle of the road, solid. I got the cool series for summer, and it worked really well. So I think this will be okay. And it's similar to the pillow pad. Let's see. It comes with little straps to go around your mattress or your futon. Double size, nice and big. So we should be really warm. Again, when I took it out of the packaging, or when I took the paper piece off, I did see some blue stuff fall off, and there's some like other white threads. And it was sitting on the shelf, not in a plastic wrapper, so I'm probably gonna wash this as well. And unfortunately for us, we don't have a dryer, so it's probably gonna take a couple days to dry, but luckily it's not that cold yet, so I can still wash it and be okay. So this, we gotta wash. Next, we had to get another kake futon, which is kake futon, which is the futon that goes on top of you. If you've ever stayed in a Japanese style inn or Japanese home, you know there's the futon that they put out on the floor, and then you have the futon that goes on top of you. So this is the futon that goes on top. This one does not have a cover. We already have a cover. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen my spacey covers. They were probably in the video earlier as well. Kake futon can already be pretty expensive. This one, don't know how much it was, but I think it was about 5,000 yen, which is about 50 bucks just for the futon. This does not include the cover. So if you don't have a cover and you just get this, it's white, it's gonna get dirty really fast. So this one is funwari, so it's like really soft, like you can sink into it. Here's the size over here. Sizes are usually, at least at NITORI, the sizes are written like this in English, except underneath the big old English D, there's Japanese that says W, which is just the size. Most people that I think are living in Japan alone have a single bed or a semi-double, maybe, if they are bigger than normal Japanese people. This one also has protection against smells caused by bacteria and to protect against dani, which is like, not fleas. They're smaller than fleas, but they're kind of like fleas. And unfortunately for Japanese houses, because they're usually made out of wood and they have a lot of wood in it, like tatami can have dani. And this dani will go to your futon, and because a lot of futon are made out of things like feathers or other natural materials, the dani tend to congregate and grow in the futon covers. So we try to buy stuff that has protection against dani. That means the dani won't grow in it, which means it is usually made from synthetic materials. This one is made from polyester as well. I don't mind because I much rather not deal with tiny bugs living in my futon. So this one has a warmth level of 3. During this season, they'll usually have the products with like a warm level to tell you how warm you can get. We already have a kakebuton. It's thin though, it's the summer type. So we're gonna put this in with it, basically double up and probably be very warm. But if it's too warm, we can just take out the other one and just use this one. So I highly recommend buying like a summer kakebuton and then a winter one and just using them together if you're really cold, so that you have something for each season and you don't have to really have a lot of futon that you can't use, because that's also a big issue in Japan, having space to store this stuff. But this one comes in the bag, so I'm gonna try to keep the bag so we can use it later. This one you can wash in a washing machine, but they say to put it in a net. I never do that because I'm lazy and I don't have a net big enough for this, but maybe I will try to buy one off of Amazon. Since it's wrapped up, I'm probably not gonna wash it, because if I wash this plus the pads, that we're looking at like a week of dry time. Maybe not a week, maybe like 3 days of drying. If I start tonight, I could probably use everything by Tuesday night, Wednesday morning-ish, because this is pretty heavy, so it's probably gonna take a whole day to dry. Lastly, the last thing we got. This is a carpet. You guys know kotatsu? Kotatsu-chan. Kotatsu have grills underneath to create warmth, but in rooms like this, tatami rooms, you can't really just leave it. You can't just turn on a heat thing on top of like grass mats. It's not a good idea. So you have to get something like this. This is a carpet rug that is made for winter, so it holds in heat. You can check at the bottom. It's very lightweight, even though it looks bulky as heck. I don't know why I'm trying not to curse, it doesn't matter. It has the NITORI warm, so you know it's for this the cold season. This is funwari rug, which means, you know, like really deep soft rug. It has to keep warmth in. You can use it with a hot carpet. It has protection against bacteria that cause smells. It has a cushion in it, and you can wash it by hand. I will probably never wash this because look how big this is. What? How do you hand wash this? I don't know how you hand wash this, so I'm not gonna try. We're just gonna hope that I'm gonna put it outside, I'm gonna beat it with a stick and hope that that's enough. And I'll put, you know, Febreze on it or something, but I don't know how would I hand wash this? I don't know. I don't wanna find out. So this is going to go in this room, and I'm gonna try to set it up. I'm gonna set up the kotatsu, set up my rug, and yeah, that'll be the end of this video. So let's get to it. Thank you so much for watching. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please place them in the comment section below and I will be happy to answer them for you. I'll add links to all of the items purchased from NITORI if you need to get your own winter preparations underway. I will also have a link for my pajamas. The company that makes them is taking reservations, so it says a month. It'll be a month until they ship. I don't know if that's actually going to be in a month because when I got these in the crowdsourcing project, it took actually another extra month to get them. So, you know, you could try it out if you want. But yeah, they're the only people that make these pajamas and I really love them. And they're super comfy. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!